are on day 3 of Fall Color Tour. We have 2 rides going today. One is up on Antero Peak, which is one of the tallest peaks around that you could actually drive almost all the way up there. It's like 13,000 feet on the road. The other trail is Marshall Pass, so we're taking about 15 to 25 vehicles on each, and a few vehicles that are broken down going to be worked on in the shop today. It's a beautiful sunny day, and hopefully it won't snow on us, or at least rain like it did yesterday.
We're heading up Mount Antero. Up over there, going to be heading up over 13,000 feet today. Probably going to have 15 to 20 rigs with us. So that's the adventure for today is the high elevation and alpine meadows and all that. So looking forward to a good day.
When you have 50 or so flat fenders going out on a trail, you're always going to have a few that are going to have electrical or carburetor or transmission problems. We're diagnosing this one right now.
Got a little leak in the gasket. Yeah. So we're going to try and silicone it up.
In the past couple of days, we've rebuilt 2 transmissions, I think a steering box, leaf spring, a couple electrical issues, and that's all, we all have a collective knowledge here of many, many years. So you're going to find some cool stuff out here. It's good stuff to work on.
Hey, my name is Chris Franks. I'm here with my mom and dad, George and Lynette Franks. Came out to Fall Color Tours, I think about 4 or 5 years ago for the first time. This is my second time out here for a couple days. Really happy to be here. We'll let my dad talk a little bit about the Jeep.
Yes, 49 CJ3A, and it's just about all bone stock except for the 12-volt system. That's about the only thing. And then, of course, all new seats and hatches like they all have. And the Jeep's name is Smokey.
Yep, it looks like the ride's underway, so we better get this thing started, get underway.
Today we're going up over Marshall Pass with stops at O'Haver Lake and the town of Sargents, Colorado. We'll be driving up an old Midland Railroad grade that was established in the 1800s. We've got a beautiful view, we've got lots of aspen to see. It's going to be a fun ride, and it's an easy one too.
Our flat fenders run a bit slower than modern traffic, so we use the Jeep lane. As a group, it's safer for everyone, and it doesn't back up the local traffic.
Okay, we're on the gravel and we're headed for O'Haver Lake.
Pull in side by side, get as tight as you can, so we got room for everybody. Okay, here we are at O'Haver Lake in southern Colorado. O'Haver Lake has been here since the 1800s and provides water downstream for recreation as well as irrigation. And it's a great fishing lake if you'd like to do some trout fishing.
Today we're joined by Gone-Gpn's contributor Liam Lafferty, and he's riding with the Mount Antero Trail. He'll introduce us to the group.
Hey Jeep fans, it's Liam for Gone-Gpn, and we are about to hit a trail today. I have a special guest with me. Please tell me, what is your name and where are we going?
Morning, I'm Todd. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we are going up Antero Mountain, Antero Pass. We're gonna try to hit 13,000 feet today.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
And what are we doing this in?
We're doing it in a 1946 Willys CJ2A out here. And we're gonna hit some rocks and some mud and who knows what else, maybe some snow up there.
All right, well, let's get to it.
Mount Antero is a fairly easy trail until you get close to the top. There are lots of switchbacks with steep drop-offs, but the road is very solid with just a few off-camber sections. But the trail is made of loose rocks and dirt, so you do have to pay attention. The road is also closed by heavy snow until June and sometimes even July, and it can be closed as early as September.
I'm Joe DeYoung from Madison, Wisconsin, and this is my 47 CJ2A. What makes it mine? I bought it not expecting to keep it, and I'm having so much fun with it that it turned into a keeper. So now it's named Nighter because I seem to have to work on it all night before I take it on a trail anywhere.
Hey, I'm Paul Seitz.
I'm Andrew Krantz. This is a 1947 CJ2A.
I think one of the things that makes it mine / kind of ours is the electric power steering modification that we did.
My name is Brad Reigard. This is my uncle Eric's Jeep. He wasn't able to make it this year. This is Lumpy. It's a 48 CJ2A. What makes this Jeep special is it's all stock. So when you're coming up the mountain, it's just like you were driving a 1948 Willys Jeep.
Hi, my name's Dave. This is my 1946 CJ2A. And this Jeep is really special to me because I built it out of a bunch of old parts.
I'm Jeff from Illinois. This is my buddy Stan. This is my Jeep Bam Bam, part of the Quasi 8s, and guess what makes it I got its name here from Tin Cup Pass, because I go down the pass, it goes bam, bam, bam. That's where it got its name.
Hi, I'm Rick Gibson, and this is my wife, Donna Lee. This is Gus, short for Augustus. It's a 1947 CJ2A, all original drive train. And I guess the thing that makes this stand out, obviously, is the bright blue color. But everybody loves the Super Swampers.
So we're lined up here at O'Haver Lake. We'll cross the dam and then head up the hill on the Midland Railroad grade, and we're going to head for Marshall Pass.
The Colorado Midland Railway was established in 1883 and was the first standard gauge railroad built over the Continental Divide in Colorado. Passengers enjoyed many scenic views as it ran from Colorado Springs through the divide at Hagerman Pass and then to Glenwood Springs and Grand Junction.
So this is an old line cabin that was established here back in the 1800s. It's maintained by the Forest Service, and it's a first come, first serve. Anybody can use it without charge.
It's cool to see all the variety of different Jeeps here at Fall Color Tour. Walter Schroth and Daryl Bainsker brought their World War II Jeeps over on the trip and had previously had them over on Normandy, France at the D-Day celebration. This is Walter and Sandra Schroth. They have a World War II Jeep. It's actually a 47 CJ2A, but you've taken a lot of work and made it into exactly what you want, which is a World War II Jeep.
In modeling terms, we backdated it to a 1945 MB that would have served in Europe or anywhere in the war.
Right, absolutely. I mean, it looks like a World War II Willys to me, and even with the invasion stars for D-Day. That's
correct.
Cool. And how stock is it? Pretty original?
The transmission, transfer case, and axles are stock CJ2A. It has an MB engine in it.
Yeah.
And the body is a reproduction body that was specially built. We got it from D.L. Benzinger because it's set up with a floor pan to accept the T90 transmission.
Right.
We wanted that transmission because we wanted to drive this vehicle, and we wanted the stronger transmission for that reason.
Headlight hinges, so you can shine the light into the engine bay. And so you notice this grill has 9 slots. To see this and other interviews and walkarounds, be sure to join, like, and subscribe.
Hey Gone-Gpn fans, we are ascending. Look at this. We are going at a pretty steep grade right now and bouncing all around. In front of me here, we got a couple Jeeps. We're trying our best to keep the motion going.
Rick, is it okay if I catch a ride with you on the way up after I'm done filming?
First self-stop, we're leaving Grandpa's Jeep down here. We're going to come up. We're trying to keep the speeding arrangement. Figure out the ride situation.
Fall Color Tour takes trails all the way up to the top of the mountains, and in Colorado, that's pretty high. Over 11,000 feet on the Antero Trail, and that means carburetors don't work that well. Regardless, we fix them, we drive them, we make it back.
This is unbelievable. Give her hell. There we go. All right.
Give her hell, I wasn't even trying.
Well, they don't need to know that.
This is my Jeep Meadow Muffin. The reason I call it Meadow Muffin is because I found it in a cow barn and in about a foot of cow manure. Drug it out, did a mechanical rebuild, but left the body the way it is, so it looks kind of like a Meadow Muffin. But cool thing about this Jeep, it is my oven. So when I'm out here in the trail and want a nice hot meal, I cook burritos and sandwiches right on the engine. So now I'm gonna have a nice tasty green chili chicken burrito.
So what engine component is this right here?
That's your lunch oven.
Your lunch oven?
Yeah.
Sure, that's not a supercharger? Oh, I'm sorry. All right, how do you get that out of there?
Oh, you just got to cut the wire tie. Tied to the heater hose. Hope you don't cut your heater hose. It's plenty hot. Hot enough it tried to explode.
This is the booming metropolis of Sargents, Colorado, and this is our lunch stop right here alongside Highway 50.
It's been a great trip. Beautiful colors. Fall colors didn't disappoint again, and it was an awesome trip. And what even made it better was the road was not even hardly dusty at all. It was a great trip. Awesome.
My name is Jeff Chalimi. I'm the tail gunner on this ride. So far, we've been very fortunate. Everybody's been running well. We haven't had any breakdowns. And fortunately, hopefully on our trip back, that we do just as well.
All right. Scoot on up here and catch up, boys. Thank you much, tail gunner.
Neil Havern, Wichita, Kansas. I'm here with Jeff Sharping, and we're Fall Color Tour virgins. This is our first year, and we absolutely love it. We're riding along here in a 48 Willys. We were a little nervous being first timers, being able to handle it. We had a few problems on the first day with the Jeep, but we were able to conquer them and actually spent about 6 hours at night swapping out the transmission. But after getting over that little minor difficulty, we have had virtually no problems, and like I said, we're just loving it. And if you ever get a chance to do this tour, I would strongly encourage you to do so.
Hey, this is something new for sure. Jeep we already had over in France and Norway and England, and now here we are in our middle of Colorado. So it's got more miles on the ocean than it's got on the odometer so far.
We do that, a lot of things like that with our vehicles. We were on the Alcan Highway and stopped at the Arctic Circle. So this is another milestone in that bucket list.
I'm not sure which side I like better, though. All right here, we're going to stop and lock in four-wheel low range and lock in our front hubs. Downward, ever downward, we drive into the deep and dark primeval forest, following the drainage known as Starvation Creek.
Hi, I'm Ed Jones on the forum. I'm Southeast Kansas, and this is the second year on my Fall Color Tour. I drive a 46 Willys CJ2A, and I've owned it for 51 years.
Come on, Jeep.
This is Jeepin'. I don't care what you say about anything else, but this is Jeepin'. Yeah. Hey, you wanna tell me what's going on?
Yeah, so Danielle here was driving, and I think it was a little bit too steep of an incline. We floated out, and I think not enough head pressure in the tank to make it up to the pump, so we got to get pulled up to a little flat spot and get it running again. Neutral, parking brakes off.
Ready?
Yep.
My name is Danielle. I am from Denver, Colorado. This is a 1949 CJ3A. Technically what makes it mine? Absolutely nothing, because it's Dave's Jeep, but I get to ride it and drive it sometimes, so that makes it partially mine.
Where's like you kidding?
Appreciate that, thank you.
It's downhill from here to Thirsty Dirt Ranch, so we'll join Mike Picard for the trip back home.
All right, today we probably drove 80 to 90 miles total, and we're getting ready to get back on the highway and head back to Thirsty Dirt Ranch. It's been a very enjoyable day up in the mountains going over Marshall Pass. All right, who do we have as last Jeep in our line today?
Join Gone-Gpn for day 4 of the Fall Color Tour. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.